Hello, my beautiful Virgos, and welcome to my channel, GreenLion Goddess Tarot. We have Sword 10, Uranus, Gemini. Okay, you are closing a chapter here with the Uranus, Gemini. Something, the Uranus energy can bring, it's saying it's time to stop something, or time to say no to something, or time to let somebody or something know that it's not working out. So there's an ending here with the Sword 10, and it's actually usually quite transformative and transformative inside your mind. It's around thoughts and belief systems. George the Rooster is saying yes. He's chiming in with this one. He's saying something perhaps that you believe to be true has really shifted and changed, which feels quite significant for me. I don't know what just happened then, but he was like, okay, so he sounded a bit funny, that one. 1-3 Sun Aries is coming in. So this is the Aries energy. So this reading is for April the 1st through to the 15th. So in the heart of Aries season, the sun is exultant in Aries. Mars rules Aries. So it's a lot of initiation, action, vitality, initiating change with Uranus and Aries here, and changes and getting some really, really positive results coming in around this, Virgo. So it feels like a really, really positive time for you guys. And I just want to let you know that this reading is for Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising. And I always recommend to watch all three of your placements if you know where they are, because that lets you know, it kind of fills out the picture for you. It creates a kind of whole holistic view of what's going on for you. So always recommend that if you know your sun, your moon and your rising sign. And Virgo, this is a general reading. Just take what feels right. George is really chiming in. I always think George is like a real earth energy. This is my rooster, for those of you wondering what that noise is in the background. Yeah, he's a real earth, he's an earth animal. So it is a general reading is what I'm trying to say, Virgo. Just take what feels right, leave the rest. And if it does really resonate and you want to explore it further, there will be an extended reading, and the link for that will be in the description box below. And also just letting you know that I have been opened up for personal readings. So if you're interested in that, the link for that is also in the description box below. So what I love is that the Chariot has come out for you, Moon, Cancer, Jupiter. I love it. So the Chariot is overcoming obstacles and driving that, it's sense of, I need to overcome this and I want to be successful. I'm going to be really, really successful. With the 1-3 Sun Aries, there's this determination to come in around that as well. So one of the chooks has now just laid an egg. It's all happening in the hen house today, or in their free range. So it's all happening with the chooks today. And I always read what goes on with the animals, the birds in the readings. And so this would say that, whenever something ends, something begins. And the chooks are saying something really amazing is actually birthing at this moment in time. So they make that noise when one of them's laid an egg. Okay, so we've got the Knight of Pentacles. Here we have a lovely little earth energy for you, looking at your long-term future, your long-term, in terms of your resources and, where you're at in life, how you're feeling about that. So kind of looking longer term, bigger picture energy, what you need for your material, where you see yourself in 5, 10, 15 years' time. Do you have enough money? Do you have enough money to retire? Do you have, how's it looking in terms of housing and health? It's all of these things that you can be thinking about with the 9 of Pentacles, crossed by the 7 of Wands. So there's something that felt like you weren't getting yourself in a better position. The Judgment energy. So this is what you're kind of tackling something, going, right, I can see that that's not going to be good for me long term, so I'm overtaking it. Yeah, wow, the 5 of Pentacles definitely could be to do with money or work. The 9 of Cups in the recent past, the Hierophant in the near future. You're presenting, I love it, as the Ace of Cups. You're like the chooks. The chooks have been, the Judgment energy is hilarious. It's kind of like there's a message coming in and that something beautiful is birthing. Well, it's kind of, in this one, it's coming from an angel, but today it's coming from the chooks. So, yeah, you're getting that really, They're being really vocal with you, Virgo. It's hilarious. Okay, the Two of Cups. Oh, nice. We've got love and relationships coming in, which is very lovely, next to the birth of love and next to happiness and fulfillment. Very nice. The Page of Pentacles. This is kind of something you're wanting to develop. And, oh, the Six of Pentacles. We like that. That's a nice energy to come through. Okay, so a little bit of extra coming in. And then we've got the Five of Swords. So I do feel like, you know, there's all these really, really nice energies coming in, especially to do with the element of water. So this is really, really nice. You're developing things in the earth realm in terms of money or things grounding into a reality. We're kind of looking at, like I said, your physical needs. It can be home, health, work, money, all of those sort of things. But, you know, the Six of Pentacles as an outcome can also represent relationships. It's basically restoring balance, which is really fantastic. But the other thing is that there's a lot going on inside your mind here. There's a sense that there's conflict that was going on inside your mind, and it's kind of like you've put an end to something that you were struggling with mentally with an issue that you're looking at here. So we're going to look at the situation, which is this Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is that things are going slow. It does represent that, you know, it can represent a rest and recovery as well after a period of achievement. So the Knight of Pentacles is kind of things are starting to slow down or you're getting the message to slow down in some respect. And in some ways, like crossed by this, the Seven of Wands, which is getting yourself in a better position, it's kind of like you could be like feeling like things are starting to grind to a bit of a halt, even like a thing slowing down too much. And these can be things like worrying about the world economy. You know, we're all looking at the price of petrol or gas, and, you know, it's affecting our spending habits, or, you know, the global economy with the war that's going on. So, you know, I feel like you're kind of looking bigger picture here and maybe thinking, okay, something's slowing down, and you could be just a little bit worried about it, thinking, well, this isn't going to get me in a better position. So, and how do I get myself in a better position with this? Because how is this going to affect me longer term? So that's where I feel like there's kind of conflict. There could have been some worry inside your mind, but you're releasing a very strong belief system around what's going on. And it doesn't have to necessarily just be the world economy. It can be you know, something to do with, you know, what's going on in your personal life as well. So we have in your conscious mind the Judgment energy. So you're getting this message. There's a message coming in that you're moving into a new phase, that there's a rebirth. The Judgment energy represents rebirth, and you're presenting as the Ace of Cups. And you've got the ending of the Sword 10. So it's like something inside you it's just shifted. It's like you can instantly change and even heal through your thoughts, like just knowing something and going, okay, I don't believe that anymore, or no, it's like something shifts inside your mind here, and suddenly it's like you're ready to step into this new phase that's coming up, that's being presented to you. So the Judgment energy, you're getting this, it can be a sense of calling. Something is calling you. And with the Judgment energy, it can feel like a second chance for some of you as well. But I do feel like it's kind of like you're looking at the bigger picture, and there's something calling you into the future that is going to help you feel like there's just a little bit more it's going to feel a little bit more stable for your long term. So the Judgment energy is really interesting. The other thing that it says is with the Judgment energy is that there's things from the dead that are rising up here. These are quite literally could have been things from the past, relationships, ideas, thoughts that have come up to be looked at and potentially cleared out. So processed in some way, shape or another. So however you're going to do it. And one of them's a big one with the Sword 10. This is something that you're getting a very strong message that this needs to stop or this needs to end in order to be stepping into this new energy that's coming in for you. Now, interestingly, at the base, we've got the Five of Pentacles. So this is what's happening at the root of the issue, deep down, and it is a pentacle. So, you know, situation was the Knight of Pentacles, looking at things slowing down and looking at your long-term future, making changes around that. And the Five of Pentacles is around where it can be worried about money. It can be worry about It can be leaving an old form of income, managing your money differently. It can be interesting. Like, what's interesting about this is the Five of Pentacles. These people are kind of being left out in the cold. They're walking away from a religious institution, a church of some sort. So it kind of feels like there was something that no longer felt right for you or resonated for you. And the church is actually, religions all around belief systems, higher ideals, all of these sort of things that it represents as well. And usually, a lot to do with both divine structures and man-made structures as well. And it's kind of like there was something that just didn't feel right or isn't resonating for you anymore with the Five of Pentacles. And this, at the root of this, is self-worth. That's really what it is with the Five of Pentacles. Is it's something either you don't feel valued in anymore, or you don't value anymore, is what I'm trying to say. So, like I said, the Five of Pentacles definitely feels like there's a lack on the material realm, however that presents, and could have been around feelings of fear and rejection as well, or just feeling like there's a sense of worry that there's not going to be enough coming in. And what I love about this whole reading is that it's kind of by part of the thing that you're letting go of is this belief system that it's not going to come in, or a fear around it, because here we have the Hierophant in the near future, which represents the institution, which represents the church or the building. Like, metaphorically, it doesn't have to, I'm not literally talking about religion. It can be for some of you, but this is you're finding something new that you're willing to commit to, a higher ideal, an institution of some sort, or a commitment that you kind of feels like you. And it's big, it is a big commitment. You've been called into this. And interestingly, you're moving from the Five of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles. So you're moving forward, but it's slowly, it's one step at a time. So in the recent past, we're kind of jumping forward a little, doing it slightly differently, because it's all kind of, I just wanted to show how it was all making sense. And it's quite methodical. The Knight of Pentacles is always very, it's usually moving forward, but slowly there's a method, there's a plan. It's very practical and pragmatic. And it's kind of going, okay, there's something lacking or missing in my life. I don't feel like that feels right anymore. And then you're stepping into something that does feel really right for you in the near future. So it's kind of interesting, because in the recent past, you've got the Nine of Cups. So something's come in that's made you feel really fulfilled and happy. This is things lining up underneath the Three of Wands, which is results, positive results coming in with the Sun Aries energy. It's kind of like some good things have come through for you recently. And in a way, that's kind of helped you be able to move away from this, the Five of Pentacles. So for some of you, this is like, thinking about leaving a job, or it can be, it does feel like there's kind of a big kind of shift with this that comes in, but it doesn't have to necessarily mean that. It can be around anything. So you're presenting but it just feels like you've had some really good results and found something that really fulfilled you, or connected with someone that really fulfilled you. And then in a weird way, that's shown you what wasn't feeling right. And so it's allowed you to kind of let go of it. So you are presenting as the Ace of Cups. So this is like your heart is open. You're ready to step into this. You're ready to connect to this, whether it's a person or a situation coming through for you. You yourself are birthing. Your heart is opening, and it's a sense of Ace of Cups is a birth. Something beautiful is birthing inside of you. It can bring joy, it can bring happiness, it can bring a lot of emotions and healing as well. But I do feel like there's this sense of really, really listening to your heart with this one. So this is really nice. And what's around you is the Two of Cups, which is the card of love and relationships. So there's some really, really, really nice relationships that are coming in that you're feeling like connected to. And that's showing you who you're not feeling connected to here with this. And so this is kind of where you're thinking about long-term, what sort of people or what sort of things you're wanting to connect to, or what's resonating for you. So the Two of Cups is beautiful. There's someone around you. This can be new love for some of you, like a new relationship that comes in, which is really, really nice. happiness. It's an absolutely lovely relationship that can heal any kind of forms of rejection or feeling like we talked about being left out in the cold. So there's some nice relationships coming in, whether it's a specific one or whether it's just new people coming in or whether it can be a rebirth of love, because the Judgment energy's kind of got a second chance energy to it, where it felt like even second chance energy feels like you're stepping into a whole new phase. And yeah, it kind of can be like, yeah, you have at some point been here before, but it feels different and new as well. So yeah, interesting. We've got the Page of Pentacles as hopes and fears. So this is, I would say this is a hope. This is new developments on the material realm. Something is grounding down. You're getting messages around money or your health or your home or your career. Coming in with the Page of Pentacles, it's starting small. It can feel vulnerable. It can feel sensitive starting at this stage, but it's a sense of it's starting small, or it's something new that you don't have a lot of experience with, but it's like stepping into it and wanting to develop it. So yeah, it feels really nice. So the Page of Pentacles can represent all sorts of things. But it could be that you're developing a product, or you're working on a new job opportunity, or you're working on a health regime. That can even represent relationships as well. So what we have is the Six of Pentacles. So this is the outcome. And I love you've gone from the 5 to the 6. And it's kind of like just when you thought there was nothing coming in, or you felt like a real lack, in comes a little bit more of what you needed, just what you needed to bring back the balance. So this is really, really lovely, and it's coming in with a nice dose of love and commitment on a big scale. So that's really, really nice. The Six of Pentacles can represent gifts of money sometimes. So this can mean little wins or money coming to you some way or another. It can sometimes mean a little boost, like a bonus, or it could be a promotion of sort. Maybe you need to charge more for your services, like up your prices a little bit. But it's just saying there's a little bit more coming to you of what it is that you need and what it is. It's just enough to kind of tip the scales to make you feel a lot better about everything. So that's a really, really nice energy to come through. And it might be that you yourself are going, I want to invest in something new. I want to invest in somebody else. So it can be somebody either investing in you, or something coming to you, or you investing in somebody else, or investing money somewhere. So it's kind of feels like this is a new commitment for you. So, you know, the Six of Pentacles brings in the harmony and the balance. So if you need to give, then you're giving more. If you need to receive, then you're receiving more. There's positive things for both of them. So that's a beautiful energy to come in. And I think you're going to see real tangible progress, like something really tangible and steady coming in, where you can go, okay, it's working. Like it's not just a pie in the sky kind of idea. So it's kind of interesting because as an overall energy at the base, we've got the Five of Swords, which suggests there's been conflict around. There's potentially been conflict with other people, some kind of fallout. Maybe there's been a fight or a disagreement or an argument, or maybe it's just sometimes the Five of Swords comes in when you're with a group of people that just don't resonate with you, and it can just be everything they say annoys you, starts annoying you or irritating you, or just, however it presents. But the Five of Swords can represent conflict inside your mind as well. And I do feel like with the Sword 10, these are very connected because they're both the element of air in the reading. And it's kind of saying that if you come back to what this conflict is and look at kind of pull it apart a little bit and find the root of what it is that you are kind of believing or connecting with this, for whatever reason, you're saying no to it or putting an end to ideas around it or belief systems around it. So that is in itself, it's something, like I said, there's a shift in your mind that precipitates this really nice change that you will see on the material realm. So, yeah, it's really fantastic energy to come through for you, Virgo. So I'm going to pull an affirmation card. This is what the universe wants you to hear and affirm to yourself as well. So we've got, every thought I think is creating my future. Okay, so this is so pertinent with what we just said, and it's really saying the power of your thoughts you are going to have an amazing effect. So be aware of what you are thinking at this moment in time. The universe totally supports every thought I choose to think and believe. I have unlimited choices about what I think. I choose, this is hilarious, balance, harmony and peace, and I express it in my life. And that's exactly what this Six of Pentacles is bringing in. You can see the scales, balance and harmony. So that's kind of, yeah, I love it when that happens. Now, this one says, my thoughts are creative. So it's really like targeting your thoughts. And this one says, I say out to every negative thought that comes to my mind. 10 of Swords here. No person, place or thing has any power over me, for I am the only thinker in my mind. I create my own reality and everyone in it. So yeah, it's just showing you how powerful your mind is and how it operates. And, you know, the Five of Swords could be that there's been differences of opinions, or other people have been, you know, enforcing belief systems and opinions upon you, but ultimately, it's a very empowering energy for your own thoughts. And we've got the little turtle, okay, as your charm. That's so beautiful. And the turtle energy it's good for your soul energy, the turtle, because the turtle is climbing over the sand. It's, you know, we've had the birth of love here. It's the birth. It's hatched out of its egg. And because we've had a bit of an egg theme happening with the chooks going crazy. It's hatched out of its egg. It's on its little journey across the sand to make itself, to get back to the ocean where it belongs, where it feels like, I can finally breathe. Well, not breathe, but obviously, but I can finally feel like I'm home. I can finally feel like I can be at peace. I can finally feel like this is a place that's really good for my soul. So I feel like there's this wonderful destination that's presenting on this journey, so with what's birthing here. So that's a really, really lovely energy to come in. It's real good for your soul energy. And this Two of Cups energy, the connection around you or person around you, is a real good for your soul person. So it's great to connect in with these kind of people at this moment in time. And I think it's going to have a really positive effect on your life and how you're perceiving your life as well. So that's it, Virgo. I am going to take it over to the extended reading now, where we are going to see what is coming in the near future and the future beyond, with this big commitment aligning to the ideals and the people that have the same ideals, or that feel right for you on a higher level, a higher spiritual kind of level. And also what's coming in with the Six of Pentacles, it's bringing more. So everything's balancing out, and it feels like things are kind of moving along quite steadily. So we're going to see where that's all going and where that's all heading. And we're also going to pull some cards that will clarify some situations or bring some more messages for you. And we're also going to tune into career, money, love and relationships, and really focus in on those three areas. So that's all in the extended reading. Would love it if you come over. The link is in the description box below. And if this is where we're leaving each other, Virgo, please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, because that lets YouTube know that you support the channel and the content being made here, and helps with the growth of the channel. So take care and look forward to seeing you next time.